Hello, my name is Hiro Honshuku. I hope you enjoyed my music. I'm going to talk about one of the most exciting new OpenClinica 3.1.3 feature called CRF Version Migration. CRF Version Migration supports the ability to migrate data entered for a particular version of CRF for the subject to a different available version of the CRF when study requirements have been changed. Previously, OpenClinica has been allowing CRF version to add more items. However, this new feature will allow hiding data from display as well as extract when items are no longer needed for the study, yet they are retained in the database and can be recalled by other CRF versions. I'm going to use a simple sample CRF. Let's take a look at it. Version 1, Section 1, 3 items. Very simple. Section 2 has 7 items. Version 2, Section 1, 5 items. 2 extra items now. Section 2 has 8 items. Version 3, Section 1, 8 items. Notice that some of the items here are not just simply added but also replaced from version 2. Section 2, 9 items. This section here is a repeating groups. Let's take a look at how this migration is going to work on the front end. Here's a demo subject I just created. I'm going to use version 2, which has more item than version 1, but less item than version 3. Now let's enter data. I'm going to use my macro. Save the first section. And save the second section. Now notice the new icon, the arrow icon shows up. It says reassign CRF to a new version. This is the new feature. Let's click on it. Here we can see metadata of each of the CRF. Another metadata. And another one. This X shows the current version as well as here. Now, this one is the one to reassign. If you don't select anything and continue, it will tell you, please select the version. Now you can see which one you want by clicking on that. So you can view which one you want to move to before you make a switch. Let's say you want to move to version 3. Continue. Now you see the table. This is the data mapping. So on the version 2, those data I entered will be mapped to these. Notice those data will not be mapped because version 3 does not have those items. What will happen to these data? These will be hidden, but these data will not be deleted. Submit. Now we're on the version 3. Let's take a look at it. Here you notice the demographic information has been replaced with marital status and the pregnant. Oh, here's the mistake. Marital status is a male. See, that changes to prostate cancer information. Minus was divorced. The prostate cancer. No, he didn't die from cancer. Save it. Here you see end date has been added. End date was the day he died. And new comment section has been added. I'm just going to type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and save it. Let's change the version again to version 1, which had the least items. Now, here's the mapping. What are those blanks? Those blanks are the ones for the female, the pregnancy. So, because we chose male for prostate cancers, those are not used. Now, when we change to version 1, the objectivity is if the change the data female to male has been correctly mapped. Let's see, submit, and take a look at it. Now it is correctly mapped. Everything else has been kept. Let's go back to version 2. Continue. All the data intact. Submit. And male is still there. The demographic information is back. Very nice, very nice. Now let's take a look at the audit log. Of course, all the version changes are recorded here. And you see. But what about the discrepancy note? I just created a discrepancy note here, demographic information, because we know this information will be gone on other version of CRF. So let's try changing the version to 1. Now submit. The flag is gone. However, it's right here. So the discrepancy note does not go away even though the version has been moved where the data is going to be hidden. That's it for the explanation of this new amazing feature, CRF Version Migration. Thank you for listening.